Yo guys, what's going on? My name's Vlogger and today we are back with another video. Today we are doing the predicting the fixtures. I haven't done it in quite a long time, so I thought I'd do it again. Last week I didn't do it because of all the snow and some games getting postponed. So we'll start off straight away with the Premier League. Man United versus Liverpool. I've gone for Man United. I think that they always win at Old Trafford, they always beat Liverpool at Old Trafford. So I'm going to do it again today. And next we got Everton versus Brighton. I've said Brighton to win this. They're going to have very high confidence after beating Arsenal last week. So I think they'll just scrape past it, but enough to get the 3 points. Next, Huddersfield versus Swansea. I've gone for Swansea. Obviously last week they had a terrific performance against West Ham, and I think they'll continue it today. So I've gone for a Swansea win, and that's that really. Newcastle versus Southampton. I've gone for a draw. Southampton are struggling, and I don't see anything promising from Newcastle, so I think it'll just be a boring 0-0 in my opinion. Next, I've gone for West Brom versus Leicester. I've gone for a draw. Two very good teams will cancel each other out, I think. So next, we got West Ham versus Burnley. I've gone for Burnley because they're playing alright lately. They're in neither top six, so European football could be on the cards for Burnley. And then lastly in the Premier League we got Chelsea versus Palace. I've gone for Chelsea to win this, even though they have been struggling lately. Lost against Man City 1-0 and looked very poor in that game. So I think they'll win 2-0. Palace will obviously be disappointed that they got beat by Man United after leading 2-0 in that game. So yeah, that's the end of the Premier League. Now we'll move on to the Championship. And our first game is Burton versus Bristol City. I think Bristol City will win this, much to my disliking as a Borough fan. But Bristol City in either playoffs, Burton are in the relegation zone, so I see Bristol City cruising in that game, maybe to a 2-0 victory. Next we got Cardiff versus Birmingham, and obviously I've got Cardiff because obviously we beat them in Gary Monk's first game in charge as Birmingham boss, and Cardiff are flying at the moment, so I think they'll scrape past it or maybe dominate the game, which will probably be the most likely out of the two. So next we got Hull versus Norwich. I've gone for Norwich. The fact that Hull are struggling this season, predicted really to be higher up in the league, but obviously the runners, the Allams, have ruined the club and they're sitting near the foot of the table. And Norwich are mid-table, could make a lit search for the playoffs, probably won't. But I've got them to win, give them some momentum, hopefully, if they can get that playoff surge and maybe just finish outside. Next, Ipswich versus Sheffield United. I've gone for a draw. Two teams near each other in the league table, I think. So I think both teams will cancel each other out and it'll probably just die out near the end and be very boring. So next we've got Borough versus Barnsley, the game I'm going to today. I'm going to say 3-0 Borough with Ayala and Bamford to score. You'll probably hear that in my matchday vlog as well. So I've gone for Borough to win, obviously. And then next game we got Millwall versus Brentford. I think that'll be a draw. Two very good teams going at it. Two very surprise package. Maybe Brentford are trying to recreate the form when they got in the playoffs. Obviously getting knocked out by us. And so I think both teams will give it a good go, but it'll probably end up being like a 1-1 or a 2-2. Next we got Preston versus the high-flying Fulham. I've gone for Fulham to win this. The fact that they're on fire lately, 13 games unbeaten, and Preston near the playoffs, doing okay, but I think Fulham will just have enough to see it through. So next we got QPR versus Sunderland. I've gone for a draw. Quite generous to Sunderland fans who probably think they're going to get beat, but I think they'll manage to scrape a draw out of that because obviously QPR aren't the best of teams and Sunderland again aren't the best of teams, but I don't see Ashley Fletcher scoring if he plays, to be honest. He hasn't scored for them all season while he's been on loan. Next we got Reading versus Leeds. I've gone for a draw. I think both two poor teams when they came to the Riverside, they were absolutely terrible. Both teams in my opinion. So it'll probably be a 0-0 or a 1-1. So next we got Sheffield versus Bolton. I think that'll be a draw as well. Two teams round about mid-table near the bottom. So, and like I said with the Reading and Leeds, they'll both die out 1-1 or 0-0 in my opinion. Next we got the derby, Villa versus Wolves. I'm going for top of the league Wolves to snatch one, probably about 2-1. It'll be a very good game and I can't wait to watch that on telly. And then on the Sunday we've got another derby, Nottingham Forest versus Derby. I've said that a draw, because both teams, they'll be very fierce. Both teams will want to win, but I think they'll both cancel each other out and it'll end as a good 3-3 draw. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, and if you are new around here, subscribe. The growth on the channel has been absolutely immense. And just one thing before I go, I want to shout out a quick YouTuber, Quench111. I know him from school. He's a very good channel, banterous channel, and he goes and takes the mick all the time. So make sure you go and check out his channel. I'll link it down in the description. And I hope you enjoy this video. I've been the Borough Vlogger. See ya.